Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Dev here with Fam Sports Vikings. This will be my first upload on the channel. It's really cool to be here. Thank you guys for having me. Really excited to get into some stuff. We've got a really cool season coming up, in my opinion. A lot of things to be excited about. So let us know in the comments below what you're most excited about. Make sure to leave a like, and let's just get straight into it. So I think the thing that I'm most stoked about for this next season is going to be our running back duo. We've got Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones. So we had Aaron Jones last season. And there were things lacking a little bit. I mean, he had a great season, don't get me wrong, but there was something missing. There was a little bit of that punch you in the face, explosive physical play on that side of the ball that I was kind of missing out on. We were watching the Derrick Henrys and those kind of guys of the league just absolute tear ass all season. So, I'm like, I want some of that. Give me some of that, So we picked up Jordan Mason from the 49ers, and I think that we have an opportunity to do that this year. Growing up as a Vikings fan my whole life, I live up here in northern Minnesota. Adrian Peterson was that guy, so I kind of got spoiled in that aspect of some good stiff arming, some good, down your throat, kick you in the nuts kind of play as a running back. So hopefully we can get some of that this season, and I think we'll have a lot of success with it. Mentioning those guys, I think it'd be a crime not to also mention our offensive line. We basically rebuilt this bad boy from the bottom up. Everything that I had, at least, on last season, on things that I wanted to change on the O-line, we kind of did. We picked up Donovan Jackson, drafted him, a young O-lineman off of a championship year in college. Throw him in there. Ryan Kelly, the new center, and Will Fries, also from Indy. Bring those guys in, two big, slabs of meat up front. I think it'll be a huge help for us, and really refreshing as a Vikings fan to see what these guys have to offer. Pairing those guys, of course, with the studs that we already have, our Christian Darrisaw, Brian O'Neill. I think it'll be a really good mix. Let me do this. Look at that. That's how it's going to be. It's going to mix so well, baby. Oh. That being covered, we're kind of set on the O-line, obviously, but what about our quarterback play? Because at the later half of last season, after backing this guy the whole time, Sam Darnold kind of let me down. Kind of made me want to put some fists through dry walls, kind of made me want to throw some TVs through the windies kind of deal. Sam Darnold, thanks for everything. It's been real, bro. Good luck to you. JJ is the guy. This is the beginning of the JJ McCarthy era. I know there's a lot of trepidation. I know a lot of people don't want to trust him quite yet because he hasn't done anything. He played one preseason game. He only run the whole time in college, which was just kind of a Harbaugh thing. That's the kind of way he ran his team, and he's been talking about it many a times in interviews about how that wasn't his choice. He just kind of did what his coach wanted to do, and it was the right move, obviously. Look at the accolades. The kid's a national champion. He's a Rose Bowl MVP. He had a 27-1 record as a starter in college, which is insane. At 160.5 rating, looks like 6,226 passing touchdowns, passing yards, 49 passing touchdowns, 1,133 rushing yards, 13 rushing touchdowns. The kid's a stud. Hate all you want. The setup that we're giving this kid is insane. If he's half as good as I think he is, he will be just fine in our system. In fact, learning the system will be the hardest part about it because your O-line's sick, your running back duo looks sick. A lot of really cool things to be excited about here. So that being said, let's talk about TJ Hawkinson for a little bit. TJ Hawkinson is one of my favorite players. He's coming off an injury. He only played the later half of last season. But I'm hearing some reports from camp that him and JJ are like this, that he's throwing some lasers to TJ. I've seen footage of him throwing lasers to JA. So it's going to be really kind of crazy to see what this kid can do. I mean, we've given him so many weapons. How are you worried about it? I think if TJ wasn't injured all of last season, he could have been one of the best tight ends in the league. Obviously, that's kind of a situational thing. I get in arguments with people about this from time to time, but TJ Hawkinson is also that guy. Old TJ Hawk Tua. So him and JJ gonna be electric, I think. And then we got this Justin Jefferson injury thing. So apparently old Jay Jetta pulled something in his leg here. Let me look this up. So yeah, he's missing time. I don't think there's any fear of him missing any actual like playing time. I'm sure he'll be good by the first preseason game, which is only in 12 days, guys. Can you believe we're that close? Um, so yeah, but we just picked up, a couple good receivers. Obviously, we've got Jordan Addison. We've got the Rondell Moore. We've got Speedy still, who came in looking jacked, by the way. That guy put on like 20 pounds of muscle. He looks like fucking The Rock or something. So really kind of excited to see what Speedy will do this season, And obviously we have to worry about Jordan Addison potentially missing some games this season. Got in a little bit of trouble, didn't he? Did a little bit of driving, didn't he, guys? So not worried about that. I think we'll find a good replacement for him, which is kind of a bummer. Watching him develop has been one of the coolest things, since Adrian Peterson, since we got Justin Jefferson. Seeing those two, particularly what they can do together, being the best duo in the league, right? Other fans of other teams can say whatever they want. We got the best duo. We got J.A. and we got Jay Jetta, so be mad about that. And while everybody's double teaming Justin Jefferson this year, we will be eating. We'll be hitting pay dirt, so don't worry about that, guys. We got a great season ahead of us. So cool to be here as a part of the Fam Sports family. Make sure to leave your likes. Make sure to leave your comments. Let us know. Just say hi. Say what's going on. So hello from Minnesota. Thank you for having me, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.